Let's talk about adaptation. All living things must adapt for survival. This is animals and human beings alike. When animals are born, they are perfectly adapted to those locations that they're born into. It's the climate that's perfect for them. The food is the right food that they need for survival. Human beings are not like that. Human beings can adapt to any continent in the world. We can live in any type of housing. We can eat any type of food. Our process of adaptation is very dynamic. The child has the ability to adapt to any time or any place. They can seamlessly integrate themselves into really any culture, and they can learn any language that they're surrounded by with perfection. Adults do not have this gift. Yes, we can learn another language, and if you've tried, it's pretty challenging. And yes, we can travel to different locations and live in other cultures, but to some degree, we will always be a foreigner. The child's process of adaptation is a gift of the absorbent mind. Children are very natural observers, and through this process of observation of not only their physical environment, but they're also observing the people in it. They're gaining all of this input and information, and they are creating themselves into a person of that particular society or culture. Because the absorbent mind is functioning on an unconscious level, it's facilitating this process of adaptation also on an unconscious level. The child has no awareness that this is actually happening, that everything that they're taking in and observing, that all of this is helping them to create all of the characteristics of the adults that surround them. The first language that we speak is called our mother tongue. The first place that we live is called our motherland. Now, our mother tongue is incarnated into the very fiber of who we are. It is part of our identity. Now, our motherland also holds a very special place in our hearts, and many of us can feel the pull later in life to return to those places where we first became adapted. The process of adaptation is really twofold. There is the process of becoming, and then on the other hand, there's the process of belonging. In the process of becoming, we're answering the question, who am I? We are born with potentials. We're not necessarily born with a predetermined plan. And it's through our experiences that we start to discover, what do I like? What don't I like? We begin to understand ourselves as an individual. The process of adapting is not the same as adjusting to, let's say, our circumstances. When we're going through a process of adjusting, we're modifying our behavior because someone is watching us and someone is guiding us. These are not to be confused. The process of adaptation, discovering who we are, happens unconsciously within ourselves. The process of becoming is answering the question of, what is my role in the community? We all have a role to play, and we all have a service to provide. When we're small, we don't quite know what that is. But as we grow and mature, we do develop this component of adaptation, understanding what our role is as a member of our group. Dr. Montessori believed that if change were to come to the world, it would have to be through the child, that the child would be the vehicle for change. And this is the importance of infancy, because it is in infancy that we can infuse new ideas. We can change unhealthy habits or customs, because the child is the creator of our human race. We can provide an environment for this child that is filled with love and care, and provide them an education that is going to have tremendous influence on the person that they are creating for the future. This is the importance of preschool.